This morning, it's my honor to welcome a great American role model, Tommy Lasorda. Tommy is a legend in the sport of baseball. In 1954, he was just 26 when he broke into the big leagues and began playing for the Brooklyn Dodgers as a left-handed pitcher. In 97, Tommy was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, known for his pasta and pitching. Is that true? Oh, okay, all right. Tommy led the Dodgers to 8 division titles and 2 world championships in 21 seasons as a manager. After retiring, he became a Dodger executive, and his association with the club spanned 7 decades. Please welcome with me Tommy Lasorda. You know you're in LA when you get a standing ovation before you've even done anything.
I only wish I could get an attention like in San Francisco.
Yeah, I know. Now, what's that about?
They hate me in San Francisco.
I bet. You know, Tommy and I got to meet briefly kind of back in the sacristy. We were talking for a bit, and one of the things that, I don't know if you remember, Tommy, this isn't the first time we've actually met. I have a picture here. My mom sent it from me from Oklahoma. I think I'm 2 there, and you're holding me. That was the year after you guys won the World Series in '81.
How about that? There it is, right there.
I don't know if you can see it.
That's great. You look good there.
We do, I know. I have so many great memories of the Dodgers, especially in the 80s. One of my fondest was in 1988 in October, sitting with my dad on our couches and watching the Dodgers win the World Series. Right. That was one of the neatest memories. We were, my dad and I would sit and watch, and I remember with Oral Hershiser at the end and all your guys, and everybody was excited. And they said, Oral Hershiser, what are you going to do now? And he said, do you remember?
I'm going to go to Disneyland.
Yeah, that's right. We had great memories of your Dodgers, and of course they're doing pretty good today, aren't they?
Doing very well.
Yeah.
We finally look like we're going to have another world championship, so yeah. It's been a long time. Yeah. Very long time. The Dodgers had never gone so long without being in the World Series. Yeah. Many years. It's tough.
Yeah, that is tough. Of course, the poor Angels, they not even coming close.
Well, you got to remember, the only Angels are up in heaven, and they're all ex-Dodgers. But they have a great manager.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, Mike Schuller.
Yeah, Mike played for you, right?
Oh, he played.
Yeah.
He played 14 years for me.
Yeah.
And as good a young man as you would expect, brought up right, great person, and a tough player, and he's become a great manager, so I'm proud of him.
Yeah, great. And one of the reasons, probably a lot of people here don't follow all that much baseball. I love baseball, I grew up on it, but of course, you're an American icon because baseball is America's sport, but there's a lot of things that people don't know about you. For example, you have a number of honorary doctorates, right?
Yeah, I have 10 honorary doctorate degrees as of now, and I've got 2 more coming within the next year. I love it. I go give commencement speeches for schools. My granddaughter went to an all-girls school in the Valley, and for I think it's about 62 years, every graduation was a female. And I gave the commencement speech this year, the only guy in 60-some years who gave it. Yeah.
And you have an asteroid named after you, too, I heard.
That's true. Caltech honored me, and that was a mismatch there. Me being honored by Caltech, and what they did, they named an asteroid after me. And asteroids had numbers. And there's 2 asteroids up there with names, and Walter Cronkite and Tom Lasorda.
Okay. And so you get this a lot. You know, of course, this is a church, and a lot of people come to church, particularly when life gets tough. You know, and people watch the Hour of Power when they need encouragement. And people look at Tommy Lasorda and they think, man, you've won 2 World Series. You're in the Baseball Hall of Fame. You're an American icon. I mean, how could you have suffered or gone through anything? I mean,
well, I've gone through it. I can remember we went into Cincinnati to play a big 3-game series with the big red machine. And as I sat down, who comes in and sits right next to me but the manager of the Cincinnati Reds, Johnny McNamara. So I look at him. I knew why he was here, and he knew why I was there. And at the conclusion of the Mass, he and I walked out the center aisle together. And then he said, wait for me outside. And I said, where's he going? The Mass is over. And he went over to the side of the church, and he knelt down, and he lit a candle. So instead of me going out, I went over that side. I went in front of the altar, and when he left, I went down and blew that candle out. About 6 months ago, he and his wife, Ellen, went on a trip to Rome, Italy, and he sent me a card. All it said was, try blowing this one out. Got to do all you can to win.
Yeah, that's right. But in all honesty, I mean, you've gone through trials in your life. What are some of the trials that you've been through, and how did you get through them?
Tough times. You know, your grandfather, I coined the phrase, tough times never last, but tough people do. And you can't let tough times get you down, because you'll get defeated. But I've had some rough times in my life, and we lose a few games, and I come home and I'd say to my wife, why? And she said, well, did you ever stop to think that the Lord wants to see how you react to losing? I said, I could understand that, but for how long? That's what I want to know. So, yeah, tough times, you get them. And if you don't have faith, I think all of us need faith. We can't see God. We don't know where he is, but we have faith in him. We believe in him, and we live with him. And I think that's the main thing, because it makes us better people, and to know that we still have more life to live, and it makes it that much greater. Today, I'm 86 years old. And I've been married 63 years. And the guy asked me, he's doing a story on me, he said, how did you do it with the same woman? I said, very easy, 2 words, yes, dear. But one time she actually accused me that I love the Dodgers and baseball more than I love her. I said, yeah, but I love you more than I do football and basketball.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, you do love baseball, though. I mean, how much has your love for baseball caused you to succeed at what you do?
Well, you got to love what you're doing. I don't care what it is. Whatever you undertake in life, if you don't love it and you don't enjoy it, you're making a big mistake. You got to love what you're doing, you got to appreciate what you're getting, and you got to do it to the best of your ability. This is my 64th year with the Dodgers, and I believe till the day the big Dodger in the sky calls me.
Wait,
that,
God's a Dodger?
Huh?
God's a Dodger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Without a doubt. You know, when they honored me in Atlantic City one time, and I got up and said that, Billy Martin was there. He said, "Hey, Tommy's going to really be surprised when he gets up there and he thinks he's going to see the big Dodger when it's the big Yankee up there." Yeah, and yeah, I've been blessed. I've had a great, great life, one that I never, ever thought that these things would happen to me. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I'm in 17 Hall of Fames, and I get out and speak to many, many wounded soldiers and military. I've been to Afghanistan to tell the troops how much we love them, how much we appreciate what they're doing for us. And so when the World Series last year in San Francisco, they got 3 of us who served in the military. And then we were to reveal what great thing, one thing that happened to us while we were in the military. And I said that I was fortunate. I had an Italian girl save my life. She hid me in her cellar for 2 weeks. They said, "Oh, that's great, but where?" I said, "In the Bronx."
Right. That's good. Well, a lot of people don't know this, but today is Tommy's 86th birthday. I don't know if you caught that. So we're so honored, Tommy Lasorda, to have you here on your birthday, and so we want to welcome you in a special way from Shepherd's Grove. Right here. Happy birthday, Tommy. Thank you for coming and blessing us with